I've heard you say that Illusions was one of your favorite books, and it's pretty much been like a Bible to me ever since I read it 2 years ago.
It is Esther's favorite, yes.
I was just kind of curious, actually. Don Shimoda is the main character, the sort of prophet type in the book, who has this Christ consciousness, enlightened state of mind. And I seem to have gone through every single religion and pathway that I've ever found that has any kind of liberation or enlightenment or the quintessence, and I've studied Tai Chi Chuan and meditation and yoga, and I've pretty much been doing these kinds of practices since I was 6 years old, and I've kind of come to the conclusion that it's, to put it frankly, kind of sort of all bullshit for me.
We agree.
It's like I don't really need to do any of that. It's like I am always in a state of meditation. I'm just not consciously aware that I'm always in that state of meditation. And I was hoping you could help me either by recommending some kind of exercise, or I know a law of attraction and trying to do that, but I'm kind of confused on where I should really put my focus if what I'm trying to attain is that same kind of liberation, that same kind of enlightenment.
The most significant thing that we want to say to you is that as you study a large body of philosophies or approaches, you discover that within all of them are things that in this moment will resonate with you, and within all of them are things that within this moment will not resonate with you, because you are a changing being who always has access to the broader perspective that is you. Almost all religions or philosophies have at the heart of them someone with a very powerful point of attraction. And the religion or the philosophy came in response to the questions that they were asking. But it gets a little screwy when somebody who's not asking that question then takes the body of work that someone else has attracted and tries to then apply it to the specifics of what they are living, especially when it is in another time, in another place, when other factors are involved. It's sort of like pounding the square peg into the round hole. It is not a very pleasant experience. So we would not encourage you to beat the drum too hard that these other things are inappropriate, but instead we would say there are aspects of all things that may enhance my experience, and there are aspects of all things that may detract from my experience, and my work as the liberated creator of my experience is to synthesize from among the data that I have to collect that which is perfect for me now. And it is our expectation that if you were able to have interacted with those that were at the heart of any of those movements, you would have found that to have been their philosophy too. And that where it went wrong was long after their point of attraction was a strong summoning point, and others were then trying to motivate others by taking some action from the outside rather than from the inside. So we think your instincts are right on. We think that you are wise enough to know that you have guidance that comes forth from within you. And we think that the rebellion that we're hearing you verbalize here is more about not wanting somebody else to try to guide you, because you are understanding that there's guidance within you that will guide you. And we know that you are sensitive enough to your awareness of the way you feel that you will be able to guide yourself magnificently. Esther loved the book Illusions because she liked the sensation of there being someone who seemed to have no vested interest in the outcome, but was willing to give his opinion. It was the first real taste of someone that she felt really knew a broader picture, who was not deliberately trying to manipulate the others into doing something in order to learn some lesson. She liked the freedom that she felt in all of that. And it was her first real taste of what the law of attraction is really about, as she came to understand that everyone has access to that kind of knowledge. Esther does not like the idea that she is the facilitator that gives masses the opportunity to come to her feet and listen to wisdom flow. Instead, she likes the idea that she can, if they want, help them through the power of her example to understand that they have their own Shimoda. They have their own connection to Source. They do not need her. They do not need Abraham. Everyone is hardwired right to the Source. And so that is what we would encourage you to focus upon. Don't condemn the paths that others have taken. Instead, acknowledge that you are on your unique path, as were they.
Great.